Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. You Still Won't Forget Me, 90-Day Fiancé. Signed Sophie Sierra is now regretting leaving Rob Warne. It appears that Sophie Sierra is having doubts about her decision to break up with Rob Warne on 90 Day, the last resort. She found Rob on social media, and they were both attracted to each other. Sophie appreciated that Rob was also of mixed race, like her. In 2023, Sophie and Rob appeared in 90 Day Fiancé Season 10. They shared their journey to the altar, which ended positively when they tied the knot before the finale. Sophie and Rob were committed, seemingly prepared to spend the rest of their lives together. In May 2025, Rob made his reality TV return in 90 Day, Hunt for Love, a new dating spin-off where single cast members try to find romance. The trailer showed Rob talking to female co-stars in the hopes of starting romantic relationships. In a recent trailer, Rob was in player mode, asking his co-star, Elise, to show him her backside. Elise then asked Rob for a kiss, which led to a passionate makeout session between the two. Recently, Sophie shared her reaction to Rob and Elise's on-screen kiss. Even though she didn't directly mention the scene, she posted a clip of a song that conveyed her feelings. Sophie shared the song Ball-Lee/OU from 21 Savage and highlighted the lyrics that said, "You can sleep with half the world, bet you still won't forget me." It appeared that Sophie suggested that Rob could date other women, but he would never forget her. However, her post made it seem like she was the one who hadn't moved on from Rob yet. She often makes negative comments about Rob on social media, indicating that she hasn't fully gotten over him. According to 90 Day Fiance_Alexa, Sophie recently shared a message on Instagram that seemed aimed at Rob. She wrote, "Cutting of a narcissist from your life and radically accepting you're going to be a villain in their delusion world is top-level self-care." While Rob doesn't talk about Sophie or publicly criticize her, she often posts about him. That gives the impression that she may be jealous that he has moved on from their relationship. Rob and Sophie are happier when they are together. The two were never compatible due to their 7-year age gap and personality differences. They also didn't share many common interests. Rob and Sophie have both accused each other of infidelity in the past, indicating a lack of trust in the relationship. It's reasonable to believe that they both made the right decision in ending their marriage. They both benefited from separating, as they were equally unhappy while in the relationship. Hopefully, the 90 Day. The Last Resort cast members will find someone they are truly compatible with. Rob Warne and Sophie Sierra from 90 Day Fiancé has captivated audiences with its emotional highs and lows. Their journey, marked by passion, betrayal, and heartbreak, reached a poignant conclusion during the recommitment ceremony on 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2. Sophie, in a moment of introspection, read a heartfelt letter to her younger self, acknowledging her growth and the challenges she faced. However, her words also reflected a realization that Rob might not have been the dream man she envisioned. Despite their split, recent developments suggest that Sophie may be experiencing feelings of regret and longing for what was lost. This article delves into the signs that Sophie Sierra might be reconsidering her decision to leave Rob Warne. 1. Public displays of sentimentality. In the aftermath of their breakup, Sophie has occasionally shared posts on social media that hint at lingering feelings. A recent TikTok video featured her listening to a song that was significant during her time with Rob, accompanied by a caption that read, "Some memories never fade." While not explicitly about Rob, the timing and context suggest a reflection on their past relationship. 2. Emotional responses to Rob's social media activity. Sophie has been observed reacting emotionally to Rob's posts, particularly those showcasing his personal achievements and moments of happiness. A recent Instagram story of Rob celebrating a milestone was met with a comment from Sophie that read, "Proud of you, always." This public acknowledgement indicates that despite their separation, Sophie still holds a place for Rob in her heart. 3. Conversations with close friends. In private conversations with close friends, Sophie has expressed feelings of loss and uncertainty regarding her decision to end the relationship. A confidant revealed that Sophie admitted to missing the companionship and support Rob provided, even though she acknowledged the challenges they faced together. 4. Nostalgic references in interviews. During a recent interview, Sophie was asked about her time with Rob. Her response was tinged with nostalgia as she spoke about the good times they shared, stating, "We had our moments, and those moments were real." While she maintained that their breakup was necessary, the wistful tone suggested that she still cherishes the positive aspects of their relationship. 5. Observing Rob's continued success. Sophie has been seen attending events where Rob is present, often from a distance. At a recent charity gala, she was spotted observing Rob as he interacted with guests and engaged in conversations. While she did not approach him, her presence at the event and her attention to his interactions indicate that she is still emotionally affected by his success and social presence. 6. Seeking closure through personal reflection. Sophie has taken steps to find closure by revisiting places that were significant during her time with Rob. A recent trip to a cafe where they had their first date was documented on her social media, accompanied by a caption that read, "Full Circle." This act of revisiting shared spaces suggests a desire to process her emotions and come to terms with the end of their relationship. 7. Expressing regret through creative outlets. In a recent blog post, Sophie penned an open letter to her past self, reflecting on the lessons learned from her relationship with Rob. She wrote, "I wish I had communicated better, understood more, and loved deeper." This introspective piece indicates that Sophie is grappling with feelings of regret and a desire to have handled certain aspects of her relationship differently. 8. Reconnecting with shared contacts. Sophie has made efforts to reconnect with individuals who were close to both her and Rob during their relationship. A recent lunch meeting with a mutual friend was shared on her social media, with the caption, "Catching up and moving forward." This attempt to rebuild connections from her past suggests that Sophie is seeking to reconcile her feelings and find a sense of peace. 9. Acknowledging the impact of their relationship. In a recent podcast interview, Sophie discussed the profound impact her relationship with Rob had on her personal growth. She stated, "Love teaches you lessons, some hard, some beautiful." Rob was a part of that journey. This acknowledgement indicates that Sophie recognizes the significance of their time together and the role it played in shaping her. 10. Considering reconciliation. While not explicitly stated, there have been subtle indications that Sophie is open to the possibility of reconciliation. A recent post on her social media featured a quote that read, "Sometimes, letting go means making room for something better." The ambiguous nature of the post has led fans to speculate that Sophie may be contemplating the idea of rekindling her relationship with Rob.